Hi! Nakailang hakbang na si Ronan palabas mula sa pinto ng locker room nang marinig ang bati. He'd recognized that voice anywhere. Huminto ito at agad na lumingon. Si Laurel, nakasandal sa gilid ng pinto ng locker room, keep sa dibdib ang mga notebook. Hindi nito napuna ang dalagita nang magmadali itong lumabas. His heart started to beat erratically. She was smiling at him, and her eyes were sparkling as they always were. And he always thought that the wind followed her whenever she walked. Ngayong nakatayo lang doon ang dalagita, and the wind seemed to curl around her shoulder-length hair at banayad iyong hinihipan. Going home? Si Laurel uli. Yeah, iisa naman ang daan natin. Do you mind if I walk with you? Ronan frowned. Hindi matiyak kung tama ang narinig. Sa loob ng nakalipas na isang linggo ay si Laurel ang laman ng isip nito. Sa maraming pagkakataon isadya itong dumadako sa may high school premises para lamang kuhanin ang atensyon ng dalagita, kahit sa paraang ginagalit nito si Laurel. Now out of nowhere, sumulpot si Laurel at gustong makisabay sa kanya sa pag-uwi. Ronan wondered kung ano ang nagawa nitong mabuti sa araw na iyon. Ayaw mong makisabay ako sa'yo? Ani ni Laurel sa nanunuksong tinig. Why are you so nice today? Dudang tanong ni Ronan. May hihingin ka pa bang pabor sa akin? She pouted her lips. Hinihingi ko ang paumanhin ng mga ipinakita ko sa iyo noong nakaraang linggo, Ronan. Come on, lakarin na lang natin ang pauwi. Hindi naman kalayuan ang amin mula rito, which was an understatement dahil halos kalahating kilometro ang layo ng bahay nila. But she wanted to take a walk with him at nagpatiuna na siyang lumakad. Nakakailang hakbang na siya nang makuhang kumilos ni Ronan. Mabilis na hinawakan sa braso ang dalagita. Hey! What did I do? At kanino ko utang ang pag-iba ng ihip ng hangin? He asked and took the books from her. Laura shrugged her shoulders. Kapag kuway hinarap ang binata. Iyong he toyed with her lower lip. Ito ang pinaka-bold na ginawa niya sa buong buhay niya. Yung sinabi mong hindi mo gustong matapos ang kunwa-kunwari ang relasyon natin? Is it still open? Hindi agad makahagilap ng sasabihin si Ronan. Bakit mo ako tinatanong ng ganyan? He asked sharply. Hindi matiyak kung ano talaga ang pakay ni Laurel. Tila ito bagyo na bigyan na lamang umiba ang tinutungong direksyon. Napakahirap para sa aking lapitan ka, Ronan. Ani ni Laurel sa mahinang tinig. Pagkatapos ng pagsusungit ko sa iyo nitoong nakaraang linggo, so please, don't answer my question with another question. It is, Ronan said with certainty. Now does that mean you want to be my girl now, Laurel? He asked seriously, his eyes intent on her. May kung ilang sandaling sa sapatos niya nakatuon ng mga mata ni Laurel bago tumingala. Yes. Napatuwid ng tayo si Ronan. Hindi malaman ang sasabihin at gagawin. He was sure he didn't have an impaired hearing, and he was too ecstatic to say anything. Inikot ng mga mata ang buong building. Bagaman kanina pa ang uwian ay may mangilan-ngilan pa ring estudyante sa paligid. Hey! Don't just stand there. Say something. Untag ni Laurel. Napapailing ang binata. I don't want to say something, he said huskily. His eyes focused on her lips. I only want to kiss you if it is possible at this moment. That is to seal the start of this relationship. Promise? She teased. Ronan groaned. Don't tempt me, Laurel. She laughed softly. She couldn't explain why she was so suddenly happy. She started to walk. Let's go. Maybe we can do that some other time. Do what? The sealing of this relationship. But I hope you'll do it soon. You witch. Hindi agad inihatid ni Ronan si Laurel. Sa isang burger station sa Fiesta Mall sila humantong. Hey, ano ba? Natatawang tapik ni Laurel sa braso ni Ronan. Kanina ka pa nakatitig sa akin. I'm sure wala akong dumi sa mukha kundi kanina mo pa sinabi sa akin. You really are my girl now, my girl, he chanted. Laurel rolled her eyes and laughed. You're crazy. Para ba ngayon ka lang nagka-girlfriend? Kung hindi ko pa sana nababalita ang dalawa na agad ang nag-girlfriend mo sa unang sem mo rito. Yes, but you're different. I mean, what happened between us was different. I hated you first. No, I don't hate you, he amended abruptly. That's too harsh a word. I just didn't like the way boys were drooling over you. Para kang prinsesa, snobbish ba? I promised myself I wouldn't be one of them. But I too caught the fever that had gotten those fools I laugh at. Should I take that as a compliment? She asked. Suddenly noticed that her voice was trembling a little. Ronan was speaking with intensity in his voice. You should. Now shake the hand of the brand new fool, wika nito, and reached for her hand and covered it with this. And I've been wondering today, what did you do to make me fall this way? So hard, so fast this time. Ron, I love you, Laurel. Napasinghap si Laurel kasabay ng bahagyang panlalaki ng mga mata. Nabitin sa ere ang French fries na isusubo. Ronan loved her. Alright, pumayag siya kanina lang na maging boyfriend sila dahil na-realize niya noong Sabado ng gabi matapos ang date nila ni Ricky na mas interesting kasama si Ronan. Mas exciting at higit sa lahat ay natuklasan niya sa sariling gusto niya rin ito. But for him to talk about love, to tell her and he loved her was too much. Gosh, she said, makalipas ng ilang segundo. Ibinaba uli ang hawak na French fries and tried to put some humor in her voice. You could have chosen a more romantic place to tell me that. But okay, I'll forgive you for that. Only keep your promise. His dark brows furrowed. Seal this relationship with a kiss. Now? Kunuway lumingon sa paligid si Laurel. Puno ang burger chain ng mga tao. Then she wrinkled her nose. I'm not that liberated yet. Let's get out of here. Ani ni Ronan at tumayo. Ihahatid na kita. Laurel almost groaned. Bigla ang paglatay ng disappointment sa dibdib. Matapos ang paghahayag nito ng pag-ibig sa kanya, biglang nagmadaling ihahatid siya. Naglahong lahat ang romantic notions na inaasahan niya right after Ronan's declaration of love. Hindi mo nagalaw ang hamburger mo. Wika niya trying to prolong their moments together. Forget about that. Halika na, baka gabihin tayo. Hinawakan nito sa braso ang dalagita at sa malalaking hakbang ay inakay siya palabas ng burger chain. Sumakay sila sa isang pampasaherong jeep. Kulang na lang ay sabihin ni Laurel na hindi pa niya gustong umuwi. Sa halip ay nanatili siyang walang kibo. Ganoon din si Ronan, who didn't say a word. Ganoon may nanatiling hawak nito ang kamay niya sa durasyon ng biyahe, caressing her fingers every now and then, and it felt so sweet and decent. At least, hindi si Ronan ang uri ng lalaking malimit niyang makita sa mga jeepneys, iyong overacting kung makipagtitigan at makipagngitian sa girlfriend, to the point na nahahalaya na siya. Ilang sandali pa'y nasa loob na sila ng gate ng bahay ng kuya niya, at nang akma siyang kakatok sa pinto ay inawat siya ni Ronan. Not yet. Wika nito, and to her surprise, he pulled her against him. Then he bent his head and slowly his lips lowered to hers, first kissing her gently. Then his tongue delved into the warm crevices of her mouth, reaching far. He angled his head and their mouths were sealed. Laurel was gasping breathlessly. Ang halik na iyon ay napakalayo ng kaibahan sa halik na ibinigay sa kanya ni Ricky. It was gentle, it was sweet, it was thorough, and it was deep and sensual. Her knees were trembling. Heat ran down through her stomach. Again, she was surprised to feel that foreign thing she felt when Ronan first held and kissed her. Awkwardly, her hand raised to his nape. Her fingers caressed his hair and was surprised to find out it was soft and silky. Kahol ng aso sa kabilang bahay ang nagpangyari upang pakawalan ni Ronan ang mga labi niya. And for infinite moment, nanatili silang nakatayo sa harap ng saradong pinto, just staring at each other. Then Ronan broke the spell when he raised his hand and gently wiped the moist from her lips with his thumbed finger. Where did you learn to kiss like that? Ani ni Laurel, her chest heaving softly. Like what? Ronan was amused bagaman nagninigas pa rin ang apoy sa katawang ito mismo ang lumikha. You know what I mean, Aniya. Nagyuko ng ulo. Suddenly, she was shy. Trade secret. Wika nito laughing softly. I kept my promise. Iyon ang importante. Bigla siyang tumingala rito. Bahagyang nanlaki ang mga mata. Kaya ka nagmamadaling ihatid ako? He grinned. Yup, this is the only private place I could think of. At alam kong mamaya lang ay narito na ang kuya at hipag mo. She smiled. Could I ask you something about this relationship? Fire away. Sumandal sa hamba ng pinto si Laurel. Bit her lip for a second then. Hindi ko muna gustong sabihin sa mga kaibigan ko ang tungkol sa atin. At sana'y huwag mo rin munang sabihin sa mga kaibigan mo. Kumunot ang noo ni Ronan. Kagyat na naglaho ang pasyon na nasa mga mata nito at nahalinhan ng inis. Ikinahihiya mo ako, ganun ba? What is all about, sweetheart? He asked sarcastically. Ronan, please understand. There was a soft pleading in her voice. Okay, I have a confession to make, wika niya. Hindi rin kita gusto sa simula. It was obvious, patuyang sabi nito. Hindi man nito gusto ang maririnig mula kay Laurel, he didn't think he could just let her go. She was his girl now, snob or not. And there was no turning back. Noon iyon, Ronan. Oh well, not until lately. May mga rumors akong naririnig tungkol sa'yo sa campus. But somehow, sa loob ng 2 Sabado na magkasama tayo, I realize you're such a likable guy. But I try to ignore it. You see, I've got this terrible crush on Ricky. As if I didn't know. Gumuhit ang panibugho sa dibdib nito. Will you stop interrupting me? She said and rolled her eyes. Pagkatapos ay nagpatuloy. You weren't my idea of a perfect boyfriend. Kay Ricky nakatuon ang pansin ko and I couldn't just turn my feelings off tulad sa isang gripo dahil lang nakasama kita sa loob ng 2 araw. At bagaman hindi kami nagkasama ni Ricky tulad natin, wala naman siyang record sa buong campus. In fact, he was every girl's idea of a perfect boyfriend too. What do you want to say? Get straight to the point. So hindi mo gustong ipaalam sa lahat na girlfriend kita? At alam na mga kaibigan ko na hindi ikaw ang gusto ko, Ronan. Ayokong mapagtawanan dahil bigla-biglay nag-iba ang ihip ng hangin. Na ang napili mong boyfriend ay isang marungis na mekaniko? Na ang boyfriend mo ay may masamang reputasyon na kumakalat sa buong campus? Tulad baga ng drug addict ako o di kaya nagbenta ako ng isang kidney para lang sa bisyo ko? He said angrily. I realize we've misjudged you. Tumaas ang tinig niya. Kapag kuway agad ding nagbaba ng tinig. Iyon ang unang araw ng relasyon nila at nag-aaway na sila kaagad. Pero hindi ba importante ako na mismo ang lumapit sa'yo? Hindi ba mahalagang sa akin na nagmula ang relasyong ito? She said softly. Why? He demanded sharply. Gusto kong malaman, Laurel. Baka after all ay isa itong kalokohan sa pagitan ninyong magkakaibigan. Last week, kulang na lang ay itulak mo ako sa 5th floor ng high school building and... Because I like you too, she almost shouted. Gustong magdamdam sa sinasabi nito pero hindi niya masisi si Ronan. Bigla-bigla nga na may magkasintahan sila. Kasama ko si Ricky last Saturday pero ikaw ang laman ng isip ko. Why? Because of the kiss? Because he kissed me too and so you were comparing notes? Lalong naningkit ang mga mata ni Ronan. Naglalaro sa isip na hinagka ng mestisong bangus si Laurel. Ronan, hindi ko kayang ipaliwanag sa'yo dahil ikinagagalit mo ang bawat sasabihin ko. But do we have to quarrel dahil lang sa isang simpleng hiling? He sighed. Tumingala na tila ba sa media agwa ng bahay makikita ang sasabihin. Kapag kuway ni Yuko si Laurel. Do I have a choice? You have, Aniya. Hindi naman ako makikipag-break sa'yo dahil lang sinabi mo sa lahat. Hindi ako ganun kababaw. Kaya lang, Alright, wika nito. I'll give you a week. Napangiti roon si Laurel. Fair enough. Tumingkayad siya at mabilis na hinagkan sa mga labi si Ronan. Thank you. Magagawa na niyang sanayin si Sandy at iba pa niyang kaibigan na tungkol sa kanila ni Ronan. So she would be scorned and laughed at. Pero siya naman ang may katawan. Ronan was about to say something nang bumukas ang pinto at sumungaw si Nympha. Nagulat pa ito na makitang hindi nag-iisa si Laurel. Kanina ka pa ba? Tanong nito. Kayo ba yung tila nagtatalo? Pinaglipat-lipat nito ang tingin sa dalawa. At kumislap ang mga mata ng matitigan si Ronan. Napalakas lang ang tinig ko, Nympha. Aniya. Muling tumingin kay Ronan. Pasok ka. Pag pumasok ako ay magtatagal ako. Wika nito, regret in his eyes. Kailangan kong bumalik agad sa talyer. May ipinapa-overtime na sasakyan. Dadaanan ng may-ari bukas ng umaga. I'll call you tonight kung gising ka pa. Isang tango ang isinagot ni Laurel. Nagpaalam na si Ronan at inihatid niya ito ng tanaw hanggang sa makasakay ito ng jeep.
At dito po nagtatapos ang ating kwento. Sabay-sabay po nating abangan ang sunod na kabanata. Maraming salamat po. God bless and stay safe.